recording.
Hey, you guys!
I know it is. You don't know how to do this.
Oh, am I actually introducing?
Yes, you're starting us
God,
off today.
you didn't prepare me this.
All
My
right.
computer's on fire.
Whoa, hold on. Yo,
Burp.
what are you
This
doing?
is called Butt Corner. Corner for butts.
All right, everyone, welcome to Nerd Corner.
Welcome to Butt
Episode 6? 5?
500.
No, this is 6. Episode 6.
100.
100,000. That's too
We've been
many.
around for a while.
Yeah.
We've done some pre-recordings. We have hundreds of episodes for you.
Decimal point.
I remember 20 years ago when we started this podcast and we were all little kids.
I was a young boy.
We still haven't made our subscriber goal.
Back when we were only 32. 20
I am
years
your
ago.
host,
That massive backlog.
Heidi, the scat man woman.
Scatman woman.
Sex change.
Beep, bop, beep, boop. No, wait.
Stop.
Skeedaladi-daddy-dado.
Heidi,
I am joined by...
Ember Kid 21.
That's it?
Yeah, that's his
Okay.
name.
It's the only name he needs.
Hats McGee. I'm Haber the Dasher.
Where you can buy all kinds of men's clothing.
Exactly.
Not just
Especially hats.
Also known
Men's
as
Warehouse where they sell men.
Austin Whitaker.
Mm.
You should go to Men's Warehouse and buy some men.
No, you don't buy people. You rent them.
Alright,
Oh.
we're
I'm
also joined by the rentable...
sorry. The absolutely rentable Evan.
Evan Sexy
Yeah.
Dick.
The rentable Evan Sexy Dick, yes.
If you call right now in the next 5 minutes, we will give you Evan Sexy Dick plus Evan Sexy Dick 2 for just $19.99.
Batteries
even
not
I have-
included.
Ah.
Also joined by Emily / Angry Beaver.
That
Backslash.
is the real cybernetic I want. I want to add a vibrator to my dick.
What? What even? The
Women,
thing that should not be.
women would always want me if I had that.
Yeah, you're in this.
Yeah, because all women want are
Oh.
vibrators.
Yeah,
And we have a
we're not
special
any more
guest
complex.
tonight.
We have a super
Right.
duper special guest tonight.
He's not that special.
I'm sort of special.
If women
Fig
only-
Newton.
Your mom says you're special.
His name is
That's-
Fig
She was the first
Newton.
one to call me special. I
Fig
suppose.
Newton.
Fig
We're
Newton.
joined
Fig
by
Newton.
Fig
I need to
Newton.
make
Yeah.
a Twitter.
Also known
Little kitty mile.
as
Fig Newton. That's all I'm known by.
Fig Newton.
Fig Newton.
What are we talking about today, Austin?
Today, we're gonna sit here together, children, and we're gonna discuss what our spirit animal is. First off. So
I
Okay,
love this
I
topic.
need terms. What
Terms, okay.
does it actually have to be like an animal?
It does not have to be an animal.
Can it be
It can be a person,
or a thing?
or it needs to be a living.
It needs to be a living thing. Okay. I definitely can't go first for this because I don't know.
Okay, well, Emily
Yeah.
got so excited.
Yeah.
My spirit animal is Roy from the IT crowd.
Wow, Evan, you just became a hipster. Who gave him a beanie?
He picked it up. It was there.
I said.
Can I have a beanie?
God damn it!
I need to. I'm more hipster than you.
No.
Don't brag
Here,
about
give
these
me your
kinds of things.
glasses.
It's not
Oh,
okay.
God.
Put those on.
I don't know if I identify
Emily,
with the label.
while we're making
I need
Evan
a
even
picture.
more hipster, please explain to us
I
what
think
your
this could be the picture
spirit
for the
animal
podcast.
is.
All right, give me a hipster
There's
look.
a video of an
Bruh.
elderly gentleman that has a pair of canes, and he like throws them to start like really like getting into dancing. He is
I love
currently
that
my
guy.
spirit animal.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking
You
about.
can change your spirit animal throughout your life.
I chose to. I don't know.
My
It's the
spirit
path I
animal
walk.
is a hippo.
Wait, so there's an old
In terms
man?
of an actual spirit animal.
There's this gif, or I guess it's a video too, probably, of this old man with two canes walking around in this little party, and everybody's dancing like crazy, and he just kind of like chucks him and just starts dancing, and it's fabulous. And
We will look up that video.
Yeah, but he's not an animal. He's a person.
He's
That's
my spirit
okay,
animal.
it works.
Spirit
It's fine.
animals are flexible.
No, it's
In
not.
terms of like an
Like
animal,
an animal.
an actual animal. I'm 3 Wolf Moon over here.
3 wolves? You can't just have one?
No, just one.
and a moon.
I gotta have
And
3
a moon.
wolves and a moon to
And a
make
moon.
my spirit animal.
Lycanthrope.
It's like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but with wolves and a moon.
No, it's not gonna be beavers. That's too simple.
So really angry beavers.
Really angry beavers.
Anger bang.
Onward.
What about our special guest, Mr.
Fig
Newton?
Newton.
I'm gonna
What
go
is
with
it?
Totoro from My Neighbor Totoro.
That's
I
a
can
pretty
dig
good
it.
one. That's a good one. Why is
I
it your
could be a
spirit
little girl
animal?
I
that
don't
sleeps
know.
on your belly.
You just like
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
That's a
Okay.
good
Now,
one.
all those things on his belly, are those like pouches? Like,
no, that's
Oh, you want
the little
you want
arrow
your
thingies?
toys?
yeah.
They're tattoos for how many kills he's had.
Ah.
My spirit animal is
Oh,
Kiki.
man.
Kiki from Kiki's Delivery. Did you see Heidi's shirt today?
Yes, I did. That's why I thought of
No.
it.
Courtesy of Fig
No.
Newton.
Austin, she has to get it.
Okay.
Oh, careful.
It's okay, they're break proof.
Oh. Hey.
I doubt that. I bet I could break them.
Where
It's
was
for
that?
people with fat heads, even though my head's not
Yeah.
fat. It works.
I still would rather have more flexible things than non-flexible things.
What is your spirit animal, Mr. Austin?
My spirit animal, if I had to go
Turtle.
like literal animal,
Yeah.
it'd have to be a baby fox.
Austin.
It's
Oh.
adorable, and I'm adorable, and I have ginger hair, and I'm adorable, and that's everything you need to know about
A
me.
gray fox or an orange fox?
An
It'd
orange
have to be
fox.
orange.
I know,
Have you seen
but
his
A
hair?
red fox.
Yeah, it'd have to be orange.
Um,
But
What-
if I'm gonna go more along the route everybody else has been going, let's see here.
No, you made a
Monsieur
correct
Red
answer.
Panda.
What?
Monsieur Red Panda.
Red panda. I'm a red panda.
Your spirit animal is
There's a
Pikachu.
My spirit animal is not Pikachu.
You are a Pikachu,
The,
Austin.
I am not.
Peach
My
and
spirit
Philip.
animal is Jessica Negri.
No.
As we discussed earlier today,
Yeah.
I am Jessica Negri.
She's my imaginary
Let's see.
girlfriend.
She's my imaginary me.
So,
What
If that
animal
were
am
default,
I?
like choose to be you or just
I don't even.
What animal is
Before we
Evan?
get to what animal Evan is.
Evan's a cat.
No.
You're moody. You just pet things.
And I
You're
just
not very
lay
violent.
around all day. And when people rub my tummy, I tend to bite them.
And when people put beanies on your head, you look hipster, and we make memes or
And
something.
the only other thing that does that is a cat.
Yeah, really.
You're a
That's
cat.
true. Hipster
Or a
What
baby.
is? I
I
don't
wanna be a
know the
cat.
answer to this question because I get mad at lots of internet people for being like, "Oh my god, that's my spirit animal," and I'm like, "I'd shut up." So I don't really know because I try not to think about it. But the
Is
first thing that's coming to mind is Willow Rosenberg
Oh.
from Buffy
Oh.
because we're rewatching that right now.
Yeah.
Or he's watching it, I'm rewatching it. And that's the first thing that comes to mind. And I don't know, I can't think of anything else. But who would... Oh, what am I talking about? Kim Possible.
Kim
It's
Possible.
my spirit animal.
I changed my mind.
That's
by
not
the way.
even sorry.
I changed my mind, by the way. My spirit animal is Tom Cruise.
Yes, that is true. My spirit animal is Kim Possible, though. And if I had to choose a real animal, I'm pretty sure I'd be a goat.
A tall goat.
would you sacrifice
A
it?
pygmy
An
goat.
aquatic goat.
A tall goat is a giraffe.
What,
I would be
what is the
a...
penguin?
I never expected
I
that
don't
game to
know.
teach me science like it
I
did.
know.
I'd probably be a cat,
Zoology.
but I really like goats, so...
Goats are really sick.
But I'd probably be a cat.
Ah! Ah! What did you decide on, Evan?
I
Do you
don't know. That's why I asked you guys.
You said you
I
hated all of
said-
us. I
It's
thought
a
you'd like thought
personal
of...
question. We
Yeah.
can't answer that for you.
Your spirit animal
What gets
is
you hype?
is Link.
What gets you mad hype?
No, I don't want to pick a person because
It's a cat. You're a cat.
no, I don't want to be a
You're
cat.
such a cat.
Or an animalistic thing like
I don't
What about
know.
Link?
Pegasus.
He doesn't
Link.
want to.
I want to be a
Still
unicorn.
person. Unicorn?
Unikitty.
You could be a unicorn if you want.
A lady rainicorn.
Can I be a fanciful unicorn?
You can be a fanciful
Fanciful.
unicorn.
I love that
You mean
word.
the ones with wings?
No.
That's a Pegasus.
You mean the ones with wings?
You mean the rainbow dash?
No.
Alright.
A unicorn with wings is a. It's a what?
It's a polycorn.
It's a polycorn. That's right. No, it's not. A polycorn is a unicorn with like 12 horns.
with the polycorns.
There isn't no word for a Pegasus.
in
for
the
being
brain
with the
forest.
horns.
There is.
With the
My Little
brain
Pony came up
trees.
with
A
it.
narwhal Pegasus.
Narwhalicus.
Or Narwhalicus.
I think that's a narwhal with wings.
Narwhal.
Which
Wait,
would
thing
be an
that should not
amazing
be-
thing.
that would be a whale with wings and also a horn, and that's pretty fabulous, actually.
That's awesome.
I'm afraid of sea
Narwhal! If you'd like to really make us happy,
Narwhals,
you should draw us a
narwhals
picture of
swimming
a
in the
narwhal.
ocean.
No, I hate that song.
monsters. I sing it, but I use Milo instead of narwhals.
Okay.
My sister
seems to
sang
like
that
it.
song. And I was like,
Well, anything your sister touches would probably get annoying really fast.
yeah. Or does, or says.
yeah.
Hashtag little sisters, am I right?
Hashtag YOLO.
No.
Do we have-
Hey,
Hashtag,
Swooty.
hashtag
that booty.
NOLO.
I want to see a
Nolo.
anaconda.
I just no. No. You can leave.
But-
you can leave.
but- Their booties rocking everywhere.
booty, 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 booty everywhere.
You messed
There's
that
a
up.
video.
Yeah.
Rocking in a well.
We don't. I feel like we don't have very many topics today. Is there anything new news-wise?
Besides
News-wise?
Destiny
Besides
came
Destiny
out,
came
and
out.
every single person is talking about
Oh my
it.
goodness, Destiny.
Um,
I
Oh
went on
yeah.
Facebook.
I
I went
literally know
on-
nothing about it.
I know everything about it, and I don't give a crap.
My friend got
You
the
don't know anything
beta.
about
Pokemon
it.
Cross
Mostly,
Tycoon.
all I care about is it's really pretty. My friend got into the beta, and I watched him play it, and then I was like, it's really pretty, but this isn't my kind of game.
For what game?
Destiny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, whatever.
Well, of
But
all
it's
of us,
really
I'm
pretty.
the only one that's played it for a long period of time.
Yeah? Do you like it? Is it good?
I love it, actually.
Yeah?
I really have enjoyed it. It's got great multiplayer. I really want to do the co-op, but
made-
I need somebody else
I
who
would play the
actually has
co-op
it.
with you, but I don't have a thing.
I know, you don't have a thing.
He made me play it, and I tried to do a no-kill run. It didn't work.
Yeah.
It no work.
It doesn't work in a game where you're not supposed to be non-violent.
Yeah, well, when I like being Batman, and I don't
This
kill
is why
people.
you're a cat. You like to jump from high places. You
No,
like to
I
be
don't.
Sneaky.
I like to be Batman.
No, you like to be a cat. You're a cat. You're a cat man.
The Batman
Okay.
dog is your
I'm
spirit
okay with
animal.
being Catman because he's also Adam West.
It's true.
Adam West
true?
is my spirit animal.
Adam West
You
is
mean
your
Bad
spirit
Dog.
animal.
Bad dog is your spirit
I
animal.
am not
Kevin
Bat Dog.
Smith
How
is your
dare
spirit
you?
animal.
How
Kevin
dare
Smith is your
you.
spirit animal.
Kevin Smith is like my spirit walrus.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Hashtag Tusk.
Hitting theaters near you.
Hashtag walrus, yes.
You
By
know
the
what the
way,
worst part about being
is that-
turned into a
When
When does that come
is?
out?
Like
Soon.
next
You
week?
feel like a husk.
Soon.
No, I need to look
You gotta turn your
It's
dick
on
into
my
a
calendar,
out.
actually.
I don't know.
An
What?
empty shell? Like,
You put Tusk on
Like
your calendar
dick
on your
skin.
phone?
Yes, I did.
yeah.
I'm so
That should be
happy.
the
Okay.
sequel.
Comes out
Okay, my subject.
Okay.
My subject. Fantasy or sci-fi?
Oh my god!
That's too broad.
No, it's
Fantasy
not.
or sci-fi?
Fantasy or sci-fi?
What's your favorite?
I'm gonna go with fantasy for me.
Yeah?
Just
Yeah.
Why is
why?
that? And what is your favorite setting that made you really pick fantasy?
Maybe I'm having second thoughts. Hold on.
Yeah, it's a tough.
Evan, do you have an answer
decision.
since you started this topic?
Um,
too soon.
I tend to go fantasy, but I have a cheat, which is I consider Star Wars to be fantasy because there's magic and like they use swords
That's a
and
cheat.
all that stuff.
It's
Because it's
sci-fi.
not sci-fi
It is
because there's
sci-fi.
no science. It's all just magic and excuses.
There's a little bit of
No.
science.
It's a
No.
tiny bit.
Metachlorians, science.
Yeah, no, that's the movies.
Yeah. No.
Doesn't matter.
No, Austin.
Doesn't matter.
The Force
Canon.
is just
In
Okay.
your head.
it's magic.
Doesn't
I
That's
have
all
an
it is.
answer,
Robotic
although I
style.
thought it was
But
gonna be
Lord
really
of the
hard.
Rings and stuff.
I'm sci-fi all the way. Sorry,
Mhm.
just straight
Mhm.
up, because cool
No
things
apologies
and
here.
cool technology, and then on top of that, I could just get a holodeck, And then-
pretend magic.
pretend fantasy, and then go back to living in my cool robotics world where there's cyborgs and awesomeness, and I could have an extra set of arms and some antenna.
I could have an extra set of arms because I'd have a wizard give them to me.
A wizard.
Yeah,
Well,
but
see, the thing
Or
is,
I just-
like,
reincarnate as a different race.
space, man,
I
solar freaking roadways,
Venus!
space, and
yeah, but like,
science.
but
Well,
like,
You're not.
you're
I don't
thinking too small.
know. Yeah.
You're thinking realistic future. sci-fi can be so much
It can
more.
be anything.
I know portals.
But also like I feel like you're limiting fantasy too much as well.
I just really
And
I like
also-
shiny, like chrome, like
Also-
literally shiny things.
My race is half orc. I want to be a half orc
From
Why specifically?
because I always play half orcs because they're awesome.
Is it just because of the racial bonuses and such?
No, because they're big and awesome. I want to be
The very
like-
best.
I want to be
No one
a
ever
half
was.
orc. Because then I could be all like scary and be like, oh, I'm tough, but then still be me,
Mm-hmm.
but also
That's-
like intimidating.
So
See-
even if you pick a more fragile class, you could
Yeah,
still be kinda
like-
beefy.
Like
Like
Pixie.
I've always wanted to play a half orc bard
Ooh.
because I thought that'd be hilarious
Have you seen
as
the
well
new,
as awesome.
the new hybrid classes they released?
No, because I have abandoned Wizards of the Coast.
Pathfinder.
Oh, there's a Pathfinder thing?
Yeah, Pathfinder released just over PAX a new
Oh.
thing. Yeah. I
For
forget
those
exactly
Oh, I
you
was
that
gonna
don't
introduce
know.
you
Classes are my
as
favorite.
I was gonna introduce you as Nathan Too Cool for you because I get to go to PAX, and then I forgot.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
For those of you who don't know, we play Pathfinder instead of conventional D&D.
Because it's
Yeah.
3.5, the best version of D&D, done better.
Yay!
Everyone who disagrees with me is wrong.
All my experiences in D&D.
it translates.
It's the
relatively
exact
well.
same
Because
thing.
we get to character development.
Oh, except for you did
Pathfinder.
4.0, I'm sorry.
Not my fault. I didn't choose
Poor
it.
little Emily doing 4.0.
People wanted to play a game.
No,
I
that's
played
what
with
I'm
them.
saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's not your fault, and I feel sorry for
I've
you.
only gotten to character development. In
I was
Pathfinder,
wearing that.
and then we stopped
And now
playing.
you're not.
That's
and
true.
now nobody knows what it is you're no longer wearing.
I was wearing a hat. No, I'm not, because
A hat that belongs to
Heidi's
nobody
the
here.
worst.
Because I'm the better hipster.
That's true.
I'm sorry, but Evan did look more hip than you do.
So hip.
It's because I have the Pidgeotto haircut right now.
Yeah.
What?
I look
Oh.
like a Pidgeotto.
I never made that.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
It's not wrong.
It's men these
You're not
days.
wrong. All right, Austin.
Well,
I'm more for
if I had to
sound.
choose one to live in, if I had to pick one to live in, it would be fantasy. But I'd want to live as like a hobbit
Yeah,
because it would be so relaxing.
The cool thing about fantasy is that like it's got all the cool things of like the medieval ages and all that,
But
with
it's-
none of the downsides.
Yeah.
You can choose to just completely ignore the fact that everyone dies from like poop everywhere.
Yeah, and you can
See,
go
Classy.
and you can go on
That's how it
amazing
works.
adventures
You can go on
if you
adventures,
want.
and like in fantasy, you get to be you're the hero.
Yeah,
Just be the
But-
hero.
my favorite genre is sci-fi.
Yeah.
I love sci-fi, everything sci-fi. And I don't know if it's because of future stuff that excites
Shiny.
me, but like I love sci-fi so much. My favorite sci-fi
Are we picking a favorite
Thing.
sci-fi thing?
well
Mhm.
we're supposed to say what our
Give-
favorite
What's your reasons behind
Yeah,
like picking
I mean-
it? And, you know.
I don't know, sci-fi has always been really cool.
I didn't realize I made that face all the time. They're not bad.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Until
Obama.
someone pointed it out to me.
Someone.
Ooh.
No one's pointing
Oh.
It was me.
fingers.
What's that?
Intrigued. What?
Yeah.
All right, Emily.
Emily, you're last.
What do you
pick?
Go.
So easy choice for me because fantasy.
Fantasy?
Fantasy is what I grew up in. Fantasy is my thing. Also terrified of space.
Oh. I
I
really
am
want to go to
so
space.
not terrified of space.
I want to go to space so bad.
I need to go to space.
Specifically, the magic
I wanna
and
get off
environments
this
depicted
planet.
in like Snow White and the Huntsman. I don't really like the movie itself, but I like that world.
I agree. It was really like it was visually spectacular and it had really cool fantasy elements,
And fantasy
even though
creatures.
the movie was mediocre.
Well, you guys
What
will
are
be
we
The
talking
creatures
happy.
about?
were awesome.
What are you talking
Also,
about?
Snow
Nick
White and the
Frost.
Huntsman.
Oh yeah.
Nick Frost was one of the dwarves.
You guys will be really happy because they're remaking it.
No.
Also,
Or they're
the-
making a sequel or
The
prequel
environment
sequel.
and the magic depicted in
Oh yeah, it's
Maleficent.
like just the Huntsman or something.
It's called the Huntsman, yeah.
and it's just Thor,
it's just about him,
which
and
sounds
then
awesome.
also the queen from the movie But they're just ignoring Snow White's existence.
Wait,
Okay,
wait,
'cause I like
wait.
shows they're on.
Wait. Does Thor take his shirt off?
I'm sure.
Because that's what made
Probably.
Thor
Sure.
1.
That's like in his contract.
I hope so.
It probably is. I mean, even if it's not, they're like, we're gonna get $10 million more if we literally just take your shirt off in this scene. Like,
put it
you
in
know,
the
put it in the
trailer,
trailer.
and then...
That's probably not even an exaggeration.
Probably not.
That's sad. I wish I got $10 million for taking off my shirt. I would do
You
that.
could.
I don't think.
You could. It would take a while.
More until you're popular.
Yeah.
If you're not popular, you just have to do it for
Yeah.
smaller gigs.
Okay. I'm gonna not.
Yeah.
Also, the magic depicted in Saga with like the requirements for spells.
Which is
For,
pretty
like...
Pathfinder growth.
For what universe you want to live in, like, I always, ever since my friend, like, told me this, I've agreed with him that the correct answer, in quotations,
Yeah.
is still Star Trek.
Yeah.
Because, they have the holodeck, and they have, where they just make whatever you want.
Replicators.
Replicators. All that
Oh.
bullshit, which just makes life boring as hell.
I was gonna say
It's so boring
They-
that the idea of Star Trek is that they have nothing, and so they go to space to just be like, maybe we'll find something interesting.
It's as interesting as I
Or-
want to watch that show, which is nothing.
They
As-
get stuck in another place,
There's no, as they said in
and then they spend 80 years to get back to the other place in
Yeah.
space where they are doing the same exact thing. There's
which
just more
Voyager was
people.
pretty good, but like,
Do you
Man, I love
think
Voyager.
that Pokemon and Star Trek take place in the same universe?
no. Give me evidence.
Only if
Theoretically,
Pokemon is taking place on a
teleportation.
holodeck.
Yeah, or a holodeck.
Then
Teleportation.
anything could take place in the Star Trek
Exactly.
universe.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Just
Whether
boring.
on the holodeck
Also,
or
did you
random
notice
planet.
that every time they reenact something in Star Trek on the holodeck, it's from before now? Like, they reenact Shakespeare and stuff as if nothing has been created between now and when Star Trek takes place. They never play music from that time. They never watch movies from that time. They never reenact things from that time. Because everything that happens after now till then is boring. And that's why they're going into space, is to just... They're just trying to find something to entertain them.
I know where he's borrowing these ideas.
This is all from Cracked.com After Hours video, where they have the line which made me very happy, whereas there's no Star War, there's no Star anything, it's just a Star Trek. They're just trekking out there.
I totally agree.
And that video is awesome and it makes perfect
Trek
sense.
Wars and your star.
I feel like there was a better word to follow.
Rebel scum
Trek
Here's-
Wars and
I
your
agree.
star.
and your star crafting
StarCraft.
and your star gating
So many
and your battle starring.
And
Oh
the
my God,
one
Battlestar.
really super cool thing I pulled from D&D
What the frack?
was playing a hexblade,
What? The
Mother
frack, the
fracker.
frack and toaster.
half warlock hybrid.
Down toe, so
It was really
terrible.
fun.
I want to see all the
In
actors
D&D,
from
I
that show
played
just shooting a
changeling
toaster.
Hexblade, and she kicked ass.
I wanted.
She had a flail. She could like knock people prone.
Are we looking for topics? 'Cause
No, I was
Wait.
just. We shouldn't have more than one person talking at a time.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
So I was waiting for you to get done with your
it's been done.
story.
It's fine.
Really? Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think
Okay.
she's done. Wait.
What's your topic?
My
Bring your topic
Why do you
to the
hate
door.
pandas?
I don't hate pandas.
Let's talk about why
think you
Emily
do.
hates
I don't.
pandas so much.
Let's
don't
all
hate
come up with a
pandas.
reason why Emily hates
They
pandas.
can have a better natural.
She's
Because-
jealous.
They're fat.
You want me to talk and then you guys run over me.
She's jealous of their hair.
Hair's fine.
I think she hates pandas because
They could have a better.
They're trying to
natural
kill
sex
themselves.
Drive, that's it.
exactly they're killing themselves off by not wanting to bang
By not fucking into
in
oblivion.
captivity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Pandas, am I right?
Now kiss.
Okay, you know what's better than pandas?
Mm.
Red pandas.
Red pandas are
Yes.
red pandas.
They're so cute. They are the cutest. They're the only animal that the stuffed animal is not as cute as the real thing.
This is true.
Is that your spirit animal then?
No, I'm not cool enough to be a red panda.
Aw.
I want to do like the Kim Possible like plushy animals for that, like the elderfly and the.
Oh my God! Yes.
What are the other ones?
I don't even remember. They had.
I know otterfly is one. That's it. And that's
And
I think that's one of her
Otterfly
favorites.
is... Oh, I don't even remember anymore. I feel really bad because I don't know.
I tried to say Rabaroo, but that's from Avatar.
It's a real thing.
Topic number 2 for me. That's right, I came up with another one.
It's better.
I mean, I brought these ahead of time because we're prepared.
We have
Am I
note
right?
cards.
Alright.
Which video game character would you want to switch lives with?
Oh god.
Specifically video game?
And I mean video game character.
Wait, do we get like the respawns of them?
Yes, you do. You get to live life like them, as in like in the storyline of the games and stuff. If they don't actually die, then you won't die.
But is life gonna be like Twitch for me?
And
Like,
you
am I
can't-
just gonna hear voices telling me what to
No,
do?
no. So
Get them out of my head!
I'm having a really hard time. I'm having a really hard time trying to decide between Nathan Drake and Nathan Drake.
So it can't be like a
Done.
player character. You can't make a character.
It has to be a
I don't
character
know.
that's already
It's
made.
a character. I guess so. I guess I'd go with an
Are
established
MOBAs
character.
allowed?
Yeah.
Do you really want to be that character?
I don't know, they're rewriting the lore for League of Legends and I don't know what it's gonna be like anymore. So I don't know. Not that I paid
I
attention to
thought
the
League
lore
of
a lot
Legends
before.
just came out.
Because like
No, they're making more. lore.
They're almost done with season 4 right now.
I don't know what that
It's
means.
been around for 4 years.
I don't know what that means.
I mean, 4 years ago, someone decided to make the game.
I
that's
really
pretty new.
think that if it's been around for 4 years, then someone decided to make it longer than 4 years ago.
No,
Maybe.
It was just a sudden, I have
Yeah.
so much money, what do I do?
I'm gonna make
League.
this game. Boom! It's made.
It was
didn't-
really crappy.
He
for,
didn't
like,
come
the
out
first
with
5
it. He
days.
didn't come up with it, and then 2 years later come out with it.
I think they started making the exe file day 1. And they were just like building up on it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It existed that entire time.
I don't play enough video games right now that have main characters to choose from, or I have really bad thinking power. Evan, are you upset by my beanie falling off of my head?
No.
Okay.
But, like, I picked Nathan Drake because, like, his life is so full of adventure and fun and awesome, and his life is always in danger, but he's not gonna die because he's the hero. But also, like, he's a sociopath that kills all these people if you pay attention, and all he does is make jokes about it. But then you go, oh yeah, it's a video game, it can have fun.
You don't want to be
And-
Joel from The Last of Us?
Ha! Ha! No! No, I do not.
Are you sure?
Sad.
The sad,
I'm
so
gonna
much
cry
sad. I want to
just
be
thinking
his
about
daughter. Austin, spoilers!
That's like the first 5 minutes.
It
of the
is.
movie.
It's like the first 5 minutes of the thing. I watched the first playthrough I watched of that was Tobuscus, and he's so like lighthearted when he plays, and then all of the first like cutscene whatever stuff happens, and he's just like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
wait, what?
Yeah, no, I remember
And he
that.
gets so sad. I
It's a sad game.
would want to
Did you see the
be
live action? Oh.
Fez Gomez from Fez.
Is that his name?
His name is
That would-
Gomez. He's
that would
the
be
background on
pretty
my
cool.
phone right
Fez
now
Gomez?
because no, his name is Gomez.
Fez Gomez.
So if you pay close attention when you play Fez,
Gomez.
you start as this little guy Gomez, and then you go up to this old guy named Geezer at the top of the map before you can flip around, and he's wearing a fez.
Fez Geezer.
And then if you go into some of the rooms, you see there's like pictures of other people, of other little dudes wearing fezzes, and you realize that like the fezzes give you the power of 3D world, and it's pretty great. But like Fez is just a happy little white blobby thing, dude, and he knows more than most people. And when he dies, he just appears where he was last standing. Instantly.
I can definitely support that decision
So-
because like you live in a really cool, interesting world where it's totally changing and different, and like you're like, whoa, look at all this cool stuff.
And
And
it
you
would
just-
take me a lot less time to walk around the corner, which makes a lot more sense if you play Fez. But you just like
Yeah.
take a step and then turn and then take a step and turn, and you're like on the other side of the world already.
And you
Yeah.
can cheat.
So, I mean-
yeah, you can cheat life basically.
Yeah,
Except it wouldn't be cheating life because I'd be Fez.
That'd be
And
pretty
that's not
sweet.
cheating. Yeah,
That would be life.
it would be life.
All right.
Ah, that's
Other
deep.
guys?
I would be a townsperson in Animal
I knew you were
Crossing.
gonna say that.
They have such an easy life. All you have to do is shake the trees and
Yeah.
get the bells.
Totes.
You know.
Like the human townsperson or like one
No,
of
the
the
human.
animals?
Yeah,
the human
just my
townsperson.
human
I was always
character.
sad that I couldn't be an animal person.
That's because
I don't
you're a
care.
creepy furry.
Not really.
Everyone, Emily is a creepy furry. You should hate
You
her.
just offended all of the furries that
Also-
listen to us.
Good.
Me? Him.
No,
Okay.
me.
It's
She
like-
didn't offend any of the creepy furries. She's one of them.
I'm the
No, she's
least
not.
offensive person.
That's not true.
No.
If anyone has porn of Sonic, they should send it to Emily.
Oh god.
Or Evan, because... Actually, no, don't send it to Evan. He probably already has it.
I
send
would
it
just
to
laugh at it
us.
and send it to you guys.
That's so true, though.
After when I was
If
done.
you send any
After I
of
was
us
done
Sonic porn,
vomiting.
it will end up on
Oh,
everybody's
vomit.
computer.
If I
Because we'll just
see-
send it to everybody.
If I see
Yeah,
a Sonic,
vomiting
like,
out of my
blue
penis.
erect penis, I'm quitting the show.
I will stay on the show, and I will be very... I want to say very happy about it, but not happy in a sexual way. Happy in like a, this is really funny, but very disturbing way.
So, Austin,
That's my favorite kind of humor.
I definitely agree with your
Disturbing.
townsperson. That's
Yeah.
a very
Yeah.
good
It's a
good
nice
idea.
cakewalk
It's a
of
nice
a
little
life.
life, you know?
And on my
It's
off
always
time,
interesting.
I get invited to go play Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're going to be in Mario
I
Kart.
get to be in Mario Kart.
Get to do all the
now.
things
I
now.
get to do all the
The
things.
It's a
villager's
fun,
pretty
happy
great.
life.
That's
It's
a fun, happy life. Totally
Yeah.
carefree.
I can get money super easy. Don't have to get a job unless I want one. Then I can go over to the coffee shop and hang out with a
You
pigeon.
can hang out with
Yeah,
with
you're
Cookie
low on
Slider.
money. You're low on money. Just go catch some fish.
Yeah.
And then sell it, and then you're good.
Shake
Yeah.
some trees from some butts.
Also,
I would love to go fishing
because-
every day.
also because they never need to eat or
Yeah,
do
you
anything.
Don't have to eat.
Technically, you can just chill forever. You don't need money. It's just to make your house happier and cooler.
And if I could sleep forever. And
Yeah.
just the only problem is
Only
I'll
problem is
wake
that
up
you'll
and
get
my
messy
will get
hair.
messed up.
yeah.
And
The
then I'll have to
only
go to the
stressful thing you have
haircut.
to deal with is paying off your house.
Yeah, and you don't have to do
You
that
don't
at
have
any
to do
speed.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I could
All
definitely
right.
do that. I just realized Darth Revan would also be a cool life to live.
Until the
From-
end.
But doesn't he have his like memory wiped a couple times?
He,
Like,
he's
that would
he's
not
Darth
be fun.
Revan,
yeah.
and then he gets his mind wiped and becomes the main character of KOTOR,
Yeah.
which is awesome. And then he becomes whatever you want him to become.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, super fun, Star Wars.
Emily?
The first thing I could really think of would
Sanic.
be. No.
You want to go
Gandalf.
really fast.
I don't.
Sanic!
You want to be Gandalf.
I would like to be Maya from Borderlands.
Huh.
That'd be kick-ass.
Which one's
It's,
Maya?
it satisfies my need for adventure. Get to shoot things, collect money. I get magic. I get a sick sleeve of tattoos.
Hot.
And change my outfit all the time.
I can
take my
dig it.
guns.
Yeah.
I'd be super happy
Which
in that
one's
world.
Maya?
Maya is
The blue-hair one.
The blue-haired one.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up because I don't know.
She's
I don't
hot.
play it.
Awesome.
I don't
All right,
play
Fig
it.
Well, while you look that up,
I would pick Chip from Chip's Challenge.
Ooh, that's an awesome one.
Yeah.
Nobody plays Chips
I don't
Challenge
know
I
anymore.
played
I
that
don't
one
know
so
this.
much. 1989. You run around and you collect computer chips.
Oh, it was such a
so
great
you can
game.
unlock the portal to the next level.
That's
that's
pretty
all
cool.
you want to
Do
do.
you have it on your phone?
No, I just
That's,
looked
No.
it
that's
up.
your entire life.
I was trying to remember when it came out.
Basically, he wants to be an IT guy.
That game was
No,
really
that's not
hard.
why.
too.
That
Yeah,
game
well, like
was
that's
my
your entire
childhood.
life, though.
Just collecting computer
Another
chips.
another really good option for
Like,
me.
who are you going to
Yeah.
interact with?
Sackboy and Little
The
Big
monsters,
Planet.
the TV monster things.
If
Yeah.
like think of the
Just-
like endless possibilities of Little Big Planet. I'm just stuck in a like
Yeah.
a side scroll world,
Now I'm
but
putting it on my phone. I'm going to find it.
Yeah, Sackboy, like you could make anything at any time.
You know what
Sure,
other world I want
that'd
to live in? Canterbury Dynasty.
You don't want to live in that world unless you're one of the. No, you don't want to live in that world.
I don't.
It's awful for everyone.
But they
unless you're
wouldn't-
the king.
Yeah, I could be the king from
Okay, so
Canterbury Dynasty.
if you're the king, then like you get rolled up by your son because you keep getting drunk and destroying the universe. If you're your son, you have to roll up Katamari's your whole life.
See,
And
I want to
and-
roll up
King.
Katamari's my
and
whole life.
if it's not big enough, then your dad shoots you with his laser eyes.
And if you're the king, you're spending your entire time making your son miserable.
Yeah, and like
I
if
just
you're
want
a
to make
person,
Katamari's.
if you're a person, you get rolled up. You know whose life is great in that game?
Whose?
the people who ask for Katamaris to be made. They go, oh, I want a Katamari of this. And then the king takes care of them. And if the kid who is making your Katamari, like, isn't good enough, then he beats them. Yeah, no, being one of the people who's like, Santa Pandas! Or, hi! Like, that would be great.
Yeah.
I see,
think of what else I'd like to
you
do.
see, like, my initial thought was like, Link. But I'm like, no, his life is awful. First
Yeah.
off, he's always has all of that pressure
Did you look
on
at
him
that?
He's
to
always
save the world.
He's always
and
reincarnating too.
And then he never gets the girl. Like,
Any of
the
them.
game, and no, he gets the girl in one Zelda game, and that's Skyward Sword.
And even then, it's not technically confirmed.
No, it is. They announced that, like, yeah, he ends up with Zelda and Skyward Sword, and that's it. Every other time, he spends his entire life saving people, and then all of them are like, you're kind of weird.
Well,
Okay.
Princess Ruto wanted him in Ocarina of
Yeah,
Time.
but she's
So-
a creepy fish person.
Hey, he gets all the bitches.
Potential next
Oh,
topic.
the bitches live. Oh,
What video game do we think the other person's should be in?
Basically,
Wait,
the ones I
what?
said.
I don't-
I
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure I understand.
No.
but-
Already
Mostly,
nailed
I
the
just
head
think
with Austin and Animal
After your
Crossing.
description of Link, I
I
think
want-
you should still be Link.
I want everyone to live in the Super Meat Boy universe.
Yeah.
Because I hate you guys.
You know
No,
what
I think.
would be the
But
worst?
then when you dream, it's the replay of all your deaths of the day.
If-
Yeah.
That would be horrifying.
The worst.
Awful Ellis.
I want
Video
you
game
to
to
live
live in.
in Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, what is the worst?
Yeah, what's the worst
video
video game
game?
to live in? So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in and say that the worst would probably be The Binding of Isaac.
Dude,
I
you read my
can-
mind.
Because we said
Awful.
Super Meat Boy, and I just jumped to The Binding of Isaac.
Binding of Isaac.
That would be probably the most terrible, worst thing I could ever think of to live in. Like, that's actually the worst.
The
Awful.
remake would probably end up being worse.
Yeah, and they're doing the remake, and is
Which
that
would
out
be-
yet?
which
Have I
would
played
be
it?
Worse. Dude,
Okay.
just fight
I
your
already
mom's
suck
abortions.
at the first one, so yeah.
I have my answer.
What's your answer?
The worst video game world / character to be in, or whatever, is Super Jumpman from Donkey Kong. Later known as Mario, but in that game, Super Jumpman. All you do is jump over barrels and climb up this thing that are being thrown at you by a giant monkey. And then you go like, oh, finally I reached my
Gorilla.
girlfriend. And then she gets taken away from you and you have to do it all over again. And since that game technically has no end, and if you beat the entire game, you end up on a kill screen and you just die. That's the worst.
That's very
that is the worst universe. Because she's always right there, and then as soon as you get there, the gorilla grabs her and carries her up, and then you die.
Yes. Because
Yeah.
you get your liver taken out every day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a futile.
It's very Promethean.
Promethean.
Right.
I'm gonna say one of the worst worlds to live in is The Last of Us.
It's so in the box though.
Okay, then Limbo.
Well, Limbo's not that dark.
Wouldn't you
actually.
go into the forest
no,
to
it's
save
just
me?
sad. It's just sad. You go on this mysterious adventure. You get to the end.
I don't
and then
think-
it starts all over again.
I don't think anything will top The Binding of Isaac for me, because that
It's pain and
is
dementia,
pain. But like,
At least
your
there's-
mother literally put you in a basement full of like demons and crazy weird things,
And her, like, abortion monsters.
and her abortion monsters, and just leaves you there
but technically
to
he's
throw
just
your
on-
tears at things
For religious
so you can
fanaticism.
survive. Like, nothing can be worse than that. It's so bad.
Farmville.
My
No, that
initial
wouldn't be that bad. You just live on a farm, farming shit. Like,
Shit,
my initial thought was amnesia.
Oh,
but then
no!
I was like, no, because in the end of that game you win.
Yeah.
And in Donkey Kong, there's no winning. You just get the most points before you die.
No, yeah, you. Make
And
a good
isn't
point.
that life? You just gotta run through life constantly, like maybe you'll get there eventually, and you just gotta get the most points before you die.
There's some winning in life.
That's like passing to the
it's
next
like,
level.
yeah,
It's temporary, but then you realize, oh, things just got harder.
you got a little too
Deep there, bro.
Deep there for me. I don't like it.
Donkey Kong is a metaphor for life.
Very, very large
Did you see
portion
that?
of Fallout 3. Because at the end, you still die.
Do you?
Yes.
It's your choice.
The ending of Fallout 3 is dying.
Unless
no,
you
it's
make the
walking
right.
into the distance with your dog. If you take the right answer and make the other guy kill himself.
Do you have a terrible one to
Thanks,
live in?
Dad.
Nothing
Liam
And
is
fighting
Neeson.
monsters and just...
I can't think of anything quite as bad as those.
What is it? The Will of Rose? What's that
No
game
idea.
called?
I don't know.
It's an indie game. It's
I play a
Catherine.
lot of happy-go-lucky.
Catherine.
That would be pretty terrible. Hot girls are like, hey, how you doing? And then you're like, you leave your girlfriend for them.
Because you're
And
an
then-
awful person.
And then they're demons. And they make you climb mountains.
Which is
and
your
talk
deserved
with
punishment for cheating.
goat people.
Sheep people.
Whatever. I hate their eyes. I hate them so much.
Goat eyes?
Yeah, they
Goat
scare
eyes
me.
are so great.
They're
I love them.
square.
No, goat eyes are. Oh, I love goat eyes.
I think
Goats
we've
are the
just
best.
found the name for this
Bioshock would be
episode.
bad for me.
Goat eyes.
Goat eyes.
But anyone else, it would be probably alright.
What?
Bioshock?
Bioshock is not okay. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Bioshock would be awful.
Especially the Infinite universe. And as, none of you have played it all.
Infinite
Never
would be
mind.
slightly better,
I
just because it's
have.
not water.
Okay, then you understand. You even played the Burial at Sea.
I haven't. I have it. I haven't.
Then you
gotten
have not
around
played
to it.
all of it.
I
'cause
know,
Burial
I
at
know.
Sea is it's better than Infinite.
All right.
I can't even say it now. I
Okay.
can't even make my point because you guys haven't played it all the way through.
I'm sorry.
But
Emma, why do you have Big Game Hunter, Pro Hunter, Xbox 360
I don't have it.
sitting on
They
the...
have it.
there's
I
nothing
use
wrong
that. That is
with
my
a
computer.
man and his deer.
That is where I live.
Okay, dear.
I do not own that. Just him.
Oh. What is, if
Yeah.
you were an evil king, what would your laugh be?
I wouldn't
Being a
laugh.
Pokemon would be relatively bad.
No?
No.
If you were an
Oh.
evil king,
If I was an evil
Yeah,
king,
you
Yeah,
wouldn't laugh.
Being a
Nothing would be
Pokemon would
funny.
suck.
That'd be a terrible life.
you're like,
I'm evil because I have no sense of humor.
the hero has come, and you have defeated him, and you're not going to laugh at him?
No. I'm
Wow.
gonna check it off my list.
That's
Come on, none
pretty
of you-
evil.
None of you have
What?
If I'm
laugh?
gonna be an evil king, I'm gonna be a real evil king, not a cartoon villain.
No?
No.
I don't-
Java.
Yeah, Jabba has a good, Jabba has a great evil laugh.
It's your
I
last
don't.
chance.
I don't think I would laugh either.
We found another answer. For
Mostly, okay, but my reason's different than his though. Because if I was an evil king, there's a reason I'm an evil king, and it's probably really dark and depressing, and I'm actually just really unhappy on the inside, and I hate everything.
No, you just have magical powers that make you more powerful than everyone else, so you became the king.
That wouldn't make me an evil king, though. You said if I was an
Yeah,
evil
but you
king.
are evil. That's just how. That's why
I'm
you
not
took power.
evil.
You
I
took
wouldn't
power
take
with your
it-
power because
Okay.
you're evil.
But I wouldn't be evil with my power.
Hypothetically, you're evil.
Yeah, and if I was evil, hypothetically, I would be evil for a reason. That reason's probably depressing, so I probably also wouldn't laugh.
No, that's why you're bad. For a
basically-
reason. You're evil because you're evil.
No.
Come on.
Going with the theory that you are born evil and don't become evil, or
Yeah.
Joker has a great villain laugh.
That's
Java has a great villain laugh.
because they're all insane.
Ganon
to
has
some
a great
degree.
villain
yeah,
laugh.
there's a motivation behind him being evil. He's not just evil.
Yeah. I would have.
Come on, guys.
I would have.
Hmm.
I don't know.
You guys are crappy villains.
I'm
I would have a
lost.
reverse
I
slap.
don't want to be a villain. That's great for me.
I
I
just
can't play evil characters because I don't know how.
Play evil Iratim.
If I was
Renegade for life.
I only know how to play neutral.
if I was an
Makes no
insane, evil-ish character, it would
Mhm.
be as an anti-hero, not a villain.
Deadpool.
Yeah. I would love.
Catwoman.
I would be an anti-hero, but I
And then I could have
wouldn't
a
be able to be a
crazy
If I could choose,
villain.
I'd be Catwoman. With sexy Elijah Dushku voicing.
I'm trying to think of somebody with a good
I
laugh.
wish I could be Catwoman.
I know you do.
for
I
about
mean-
3 different reasons.
I am Jessica Negri.
Just 3.
3 big ones.
I am.
Are 2 of them her boobs?
Maybe.
Yes.
What's the other one reason?
Her butt.
Oh, okay.
She's a nice lady.
If I was Selena Kyle, I would just buy a mirror and never leave my house.
You really are a cat.
It's official.
Actually, that's not true. If I was Selena Kyle, I would still go out and steal things and use my feminine wiles on people.
Men.
No, people.
And ladies.
Men.
Works
And
on
other
both
ladies.
sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're Selena Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to live at Downton Abbey. Just kidding.
Oh my god.
We came up with being a
That-
Pokemon would also suck.
Yeah, being a Pokemon.
Especially some of the
Pokemon would
theories,
suck a lot.
the darker fan theories
The
behind
dark
Pokemon.
Pokedex ones, yeah. Terrifying. Ugh. Drowsy.
I want to
Hypno.
be a drowsy.
Do.
I would.
Or the balloon one that like steals children.
I would hypnotize children and eat their nightmares.
No, you wouldn't. You're not evil.
That's right. I wish I was.
Once again, we're back to
The world is
haven't
meant for
played
evil people.
Pokemon.
It is.
Pokemon.
It's hard to be a good guy.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
That is a reference none of you would get because it's a German parody song about Pokemon to the tune of S&M by Rihanna, and now I feel really weird.
You are the most hipster of us.
Pokemon.
You make
No,
references
she's
and then
not.
tell us that we wouldn't
She
get
just
them.
spends the most time on
It's
You
YouTube.
just
literally-
made a reference to Rihanna. You can't.
No,
be
I made a
hipster
reference to
and
German
like Rihanna.
parody songs in German.
Yeah, but if I heard that song, I'd be like, I don't. This is clearly an original tune.
This is clearly an original tune, and I enjoy it very much. Ha!
They're
You
funny.
changed out your lanyard.
Listen to my evil laugh.
It
Ha
used to be
ha
funny.
ha
Yeah,
ha.
now it's PlayStation Plus. Because
Ha.
I'm superior to those without PlayStation
Ha.
Plus.
Ha.
Steam.
No. There's. Never mind.
Okay.
That's the sound of steam.
Steam train.
Okay, if no one else is going to come with a topic, I'm going to have another one.
Yeah, go. I haven't really
Topic,
thought of
yeah.
any topics. Hit me
I don't have
with
enough.
your best shot.
Okay.
Topic.
I asked Austin this already, and he has the worst answer ever.
Yeah.
You guys
But
have
if
been
you
having
woke
this a lot
up with the
lately.
powers of animated series Superman, so they're not like ridiculously powerful, but he's still Superman. Like, what would you
Okay.
do?
What would you do?
What would you do?
Like
With your
forever,
life.
or like the first 5 minutes I
What would
find
you-
out I have
What
powers?
would you do with your life? What would you do? What, like, I don't know. What would you do?
Oh.
Shall I start with examples?
Yeah.
If I had Superman powers, Austin and I were talking, and I was like, well, first off, I'd find a way to make money, because I want to chill most of my life, so I need an easy way to make money. And now that I'm
So-
Superman,
Do you reveal that you're Superman and then people pay you to do Superman things?
I'm Iron
no,
Or
Man.
do you
that's
hide
a
it?
terrible idea.
Right,
You
but that's
hide
an
it.
idea.
But I would probably go try out on a football, like, tryout thing,
Hmm.
and be the best ever, because I'm Superman.
You just gotta
I'd
hold
go
it back
be-
just enough.
Just
so
a
that-
little bit, so that you look like you're the best ever, but you're not. But you're still human.
Right.
See, I would
So
do
small
something
Clark
similar,
Kent.
I guess.
Yeah. And then you sign a contract for like 2 years or something. Make all of that money, and then just disappear.
You don't have to worry about the brain damage.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't
I
get
feel like
brain
as
damage because you're
Superman, you wouldn't
Yeah.
really have much brain
I mean,
damage.
like-
I'd do
like-
something similar. I'd go do like pole vaulting though. I don't know why that's the first thing that came
But
to
like,
my mind.
would you?
They probably
The
don't
whole thing
get.
is fun.
They probably wouldn't get paid as much as football people.
Because like what you should say is like, oh, I'm
It's
going
really
to
hard
go
work.
end wars. But like, I don't know. I guess I might do that.
What gives
if-
you the right to just end wars?
What gives you the
I'd
right
become a
to decide
dictator.
what you're doing? Yeah, you could always do that. And
Like-
like my opinion on Clark Kent Superman, I would totally let be ruler of Earth. I'm cool with that because he's a pure awesome person. But if I was Superman, like I'm not ready to be a ruler. I don't want any kind of power like that. So I would hide it, and I would get some money, and then disappear, and then just do whatever I want. But still kind of stay chill,
Laundry.
you know?
Yeah, I'd be a dictator actually. Like, to be honest,
Wow.
That sounds terrible. I'm sitting here, I'm like, yeah, I'd rule the world.
I also-
But like,
Dr. Doom.
I would not be a like angry Hitler dictator. I'd be a person in charge, but it's not a democracy because that's obviously not working very well.
You remember Superman at the beginning of Man of Steel where he was kind of just like wandering around doing odd
Yeah.
jobs?
Yeah.
I might do that too. I might be a vagabond.
I can see you doing that.
So sexy.
Because like you could just be a vagabond.
And if
That version
things
of
go
Superman is my favorite.
down the shithole,
Got,
you
like,
can
huge
probably
beard,
survive
like
anyway,
lumberjack.
so who cares?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's all of my
exactly.
things combined in one.
Like
Lumberjack
someone's
and
gonna
Superman.
like someone comes up to you and shoots you to mug you or something, like whatever, it'll just bounce off of you and you're like,
Please
Oh,
don't.
sorry.
no.
Sorry. Here's $10
Yeah.
though.
No.
Not
No,
me.
you pick him up and you carry him to rehab and be like, hey, this guy has a problem. Ma'am? Citizen?
Billy Mays here.
Billy
for
Mays here for rehab.
Should we tell that story or should we just make it really confusing?
Probably. I don't care. Whatever.
I want to know Austin's terrible response.
He said that he would just keep living his life the exact same way he is now.
Basically.
I would transport myself by flying everywhere because that's free.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
Evan
And the
said
most
that I
fun.
wasn't allowed to go back in
love
time.
I said
mean, okay.
Superman does not have the power to change time.
He does go back in
But
time.
think about this.
In the terrible movie where he's way too powerful.
Yeah. I don't know. I
And
feel
it
like
still
if
doesn't make
Also,
sense.
I just said it's a terrible movie. You can quote me on that.
everybody like I feel like if you could fly, you probably wouldn't fly a whole lot because
You'd have to keep it hidden.
no,
Yeah, people
but
are
on top
gonna
of that,
notice you.
you're lazy. I'm too lazy. If I could fly, I still probably wouldn't do it a lot. I'd probably do it more than I walk.
It's been like my
But it'd still
ultimate
be like,
dream to,
eh, could you
fly
keep sitting
on my
here?
own. That's always what I've wanted.
It depends on how much effort flying actually takes.
And I'd settle for teleportation.
Almost.
Wanna go
Although,
squirrel
you know,
suiting?
He can't do what?
Wanna go squirrel suit?
Although the other thing is, like, if I was a millionaire or a billionaire or whatever, I would probably
I don't know if
still
it's
want to live my
time
life
for allergies.
exactly the way I do.
You know, that's different.
I just wouldn't work.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would do with my Superman powers.
Like, I
is
wouldn't
I'd
have a
find a way
real
to not
job.
work.
I wouldn't have a real job. I'd do what I would want.
And then I'd become a vagabond.
So what would Emily do?
One part's do the not have to worry about working just because I hate being stressed out by money. Part of
Like,
being
what
an
kind
adult.
of, how would you get your money? With all the powers of Superman.
Sports would be easy, like you said.
But
I
also,
don't want to have to steal, but stealing would be really easy.
How?
And
how will
I'm not totally adverse to stealing. I'm really.
Are you
not.
gonna go all Robin Hood and like steal only from the rich?
Robin Hood? Robin Hood-esque,
Oh
actually.
my god, that'd be awesome.
That's where I was going as Robin Hood / local vigilante, just because as an older sister, I feel responsible for trying to help people when they're dealing with assailants.
You could
Gotcha.
steal from the rich and give to the.
Just because I worry about my own sister out and about all the time, and I feel like that would be what I would do with my time, is be kick-ass sort of like vigilante.
Gotcha.
Local, not trying to do things too much, but protecting people that need help.
Okay.
Mainly women, not trying to be sexist, but they do need more help. Just being
That's incredibly
out.
sexist.
I just, for
It's
some
true.
reason, when you said local vigilante, remembered this, like, hero I came up with when I was in, like, middle school.
Mhm.
And it was called Border, and she had a longboard. And she was just super at kick-ass. And, like, now that I think about it, it's, like, kind of lame. But back then, I thought it was a really cool idea. It was just a really badass chick, and, like, she had, like, Slayer powers, basically. Like, she was just
Yeah.
super strong.
Yeah,
And she just, like, longboarded around. And I don't know where I was
basically
ever
Slayer.
planning on going with
Except
that.
that there are no vampires.
Yeah, but
She was just a
Super
really
strength,
cool
helping people that need
longboarding chick vigilante.
Has Evan ever shown you that comic book about ghosts?
No?
That webcomic, what's it called, Evan?
It's called Paranatural.
Paranatural.
I
That's
think
really
you've
cool.
told me about it.
It's
You-
cool.
I think
Yeah.
you'd like it,
everything
Heidi.
I ever write ever, I look back and I'm like, that
It's
was
a
dumb.
webcomic.
The thumb.
Even if it's like 5 minutes, I'm like, that was really stupid. That's why I don't write.
Okay. Wait, did you say
My
what you would
drawings
do
don't
with
have that
Superman?
effect, though, thank God.
Well, I need to clarify Superman's abilities. Does he
Okay.
die naturally of age?
Yes, but he lives for a very long time,
For a very long
especially if
time.
exposing himself to yellow sunlight.
And then, does he have superior intellect? Like, can he read really fast, comprehend what he sees really well?
I guess so, yeah.
So I would probably just consume all media.
Just have like 1,000 monitors and just
in a line, and you see through all of them.
watch
You
all of them, yeah, at the same time.
And then read everything. Listen to everything.
I feel like that's a little high on the power spectrum, but like
Maybe,
I could
but I mean,
guess.
I'm not doing much with it.
Well, it's Superman. He go for motes. That's
Yeah, but I don't think that he could do that in the Justice League TV show.
Yeah.
I think if he had to, he could.
Yeah.
But then, how long would that take? Would I have to pick something else after that?
Like it's your life.
I mean,
guess.
people
You can do what you want.
are constantly creating new media.
Right,
So-
but if I'm consuming it faster than they're producing it, I'll have to
I
find something
mean,
new
to catch
do.
up in the first place, you'd have to. Like, where are you starting with media? Are you starting, like, at the very first instance of a
I
written
mean,
story?
still filter for what I would be interested in, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Superman would live for like, I don't know, 300 years.
At least,
something
yeah.
like that.
Okay.
15. You're still something.
Yeah, because he looked like he
There's
was like
still time for
For
you.
when
How does the song go? Sing,
I'm not
Heidi.
singing that whole song.
I'll sing it with you.
when
if you help.
Batman
No.
was like dying of old age. Superman looked like he was late 40s, 50s.
Younger.
And, no, because
Yeah.
he has the gray on the sides
Yeah.
of his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Batman doesn't have anything, just normal longevity, right?
Yeah, Batman's just he's like 80 something or like even 90 something or something in Batman Beyond, and you see Clark and he's just got gray on the sides of his head, and he's still going around being Superman.
Yeah. No, Clark Kent.
And so maybe he ages like a quarter of the speed, maybe half the speed, somewhere in there.
Yeah, okay.
But then there are other versions of Superman where he's immortal,
Yeah.
but I don't
Those
like
are
those.
dumb.
That's not what we're going with.
We're talking
No.
animated series level.
Yeah.
Well,
But yeah, so I think I'd become a vagabond and
that'd be pretty
do that.
cool, I guess. I feel like I would either become some sort of leader in power or something, or I would do the sports thing for a couple years and I would literally just go buy an island and make that my country.
Because like you could pull an Iron Man.
Rapture.
You could pull an Iron Man and just be like, I'm privatizing world peace.
Yeah.
And
Like-
just announce I am Superman. Anyone who does anything wrong will see me and I will beat you.
And then everybody tries to kill you.
Yeah, but you're immortal.
Are you?
Like you cannot be killed
even
by
if you
things.
get everyone to go up against you to kill you, you still unify them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. I've also thought about that. You could become a supervillain because it would unite everyone else.
And get us ready for the galactic stage.
Yeah.
Which I've always been fascinated with the concept of like appearing evil for the greater good.
Watchmen.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Ozymandias. Because like I really like him in some ways, and I also really like Rorschach and how he was like really purist about it. He's like, no, people need to know everything.
Yeah.
And then Ozymandias is like, no, if I launch nukes, then everyone will unite.
Yeah.
Or technically create a giant space squid to attack New York in the comics, but
No space
don't
squids.
question the comic. Oh, okay, you're
No
just afraid
space
of space squids.
No space squids. I love space squids. I basically have a
Those sea
space squid as
monsters and
the
everything.
lock screen on my
Even though
phone.
I actively put sea monsters in my Skyrim game.
Alan Moore's a crazy person.
Yeah.
What's the point? There's nothing in the ocean.
Okay, those are all of my
Sea
topics.
monsters
I'm
are
out.
good in it.
I think that's good.
Someone should say one
Unless-
more thing.
We have more topics.
Well, I'm just not thinking of anything right
I can't.
now.
Yeah.
Favorite board game as a kid?
Candyland. Done.
That's
Really?
what I was gonna say too.
Yeah.
Really?
It was fun.
I hate Candyland.
What is it? Pokemon Trainer?
Oh, dude, that
I
game
didn't,
is
I
so
didn't
good.
play that until
Oh.
recently.
Yeah,
so
I
can't
didn't either.
say
Again.
that- I
I didn't
can't say
either.
that
No, I
was
played
my
it all the time when I was a kid.
Pretty Princess. Changed my answer.
I never had
fucking
any of those
rocked
games
that
when I was
game.
little.
I
I
played.
had a lot of friends that were girls.
Yeah, so did I.
It's because I
I
played House a lot.
wanted it to be like
Yeah,
Disney
you did.
Monopoly.
Played sex a lot.
Played Doctor. Yeah, no, I did not.
I wanted it to be Disney Monopoly, but nobody would ever play with me, and I'm an only child. And this is about to make me sound like the biggest loser ever, but I definitely played board games a lot by myself with like stuffed animals. And I literally just played myself
I had a lot
with
of
like 4 of me, except me was also 3 stuffed animals. And I did that with a lot of board games.
It's okay. I
That's
made.
right.
And
I
that might
did-
explain something about me, but I don't know if
you
it
make
does.
your own friends in life.
I played Animal Crossing by myself with pens and paper. And
I never really played board games. I had my brother, and we just ran around outside, and we're like, "Oh crap! A dragon's coming at us! Grab swords from the ground!" And there were sticks.
Yeah.
And
All the
we
girls
fought
at school would
dragons
play
and-
house, and I'd be off in the corner playing like my own fantasy game.
And then we were like, "Oh, we got accepted to Hogwarts. We're going to Hogwarts." And then we went to Hogwarts and we trained dragons.
he
And
became Charlie
and
Weasley.
and the dragon training master who we hung out with was Mr. Miyagi not Mr. Miyagi, Master Roshi from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my god.
And
That's awesome.
we just mixed everything and it was fun.
I had
And so I
played-
basic's LARPed.
Played way
Uh,
too much Mancala.
Sad childhood, really.
So much Mancala. But I was in daycare like the whole time I was a child, so.
It was also a lot easier because I got to go on vacation in Europe and stay in castles.
Yeah, you got to do travel
And so when I was
things.
in castles, it's really easy to pretend to be fighting dragons.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I'm kind
That
of
was
jealous
like
of
the
that.
best thing ever.
Why can't I have your childhood?
Because you didn't grow up in an oil-rich country.
Yeah.
Evan's Middle Eastern, if you didn't know.
I'm not. I am American-born, but
That's why-
not raised.
That's why he's Evan's sexy dick.
I might be. I'm doing a lot of family research.
Huh.
Which is weird, you know? Like,
Yeah.
that we've been talking about, and then I'm like, I actually might be.
I could see it.
We've all
Yeah.
told you that you look Persian.
Yeah, you do.
I've been looking really, really far back, and my dad's ancestors were Prussian, and they were in a
Huh.
part of Prussia that mixed with Middle Easterners really regularly.
Mixed is... I don't like that word.
No?
That sounds really bad.
You know what I did last night? I took some brownies and I mixed them.
Integrated.
That-
Integrated.
that-
Or
I
inte-
like- I don't
I
know.
integrated those brownies.
Inter or
Right,
intent?
that's a-
Math
I don't know.
class.
It just seems like I don't know. I don't like that. I don't know. Whatever.
Here, I took a video of me mixing
Like,
these brownies.
Peanut M&Ms, dark chocolate M&Ms, and they just kind of...
Did you just
Equate
make
people
my
to
mixture of M&Ms?
M&Ms.
Mixture of races, yes.
Brownie mixing. Look at this.
Austin, you didn't make brownies last night.
I made them recently.
You made them a while ago, and I ate some, and they were
Look.
really tasty.
Look, I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna mix
Oh,
it.
mix that. Austin is showing us a video of him making brownies for all.
Did
of
you
the
literally
listeners.
make
Why'd you
that?
record it?
Because
It's a
why
vibe.
not?
It's like I don't know why he's doing
Until-
that.
unless-
Austin's spirit animal is Julia Child.
Ah! Child.
Okay, real quick. Everyone pick the DC and Marvel superhero that you want to be.
Oh, I don't have that kind of knowledge.
Green Lantern.
Good answer. Because so
And-
much power.
It's true.
Is Ant-Man Marvel?
Ant-Man is Marvel.
Alright, then Ant-Man.
Okay. Okay.
I have very little knowledge, and I kind of want to just have Evan tell me who I'd be, but I don't, because I don't know. I'm like the least comic book knowledge person.
I could see
In
you
this
as
group.
Jubilee from Marvel.
I was gonna say Marvel. She wants to be Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
Also, she kind of looks like Captain Marvel now. Current Captain Marvel looks kind of like you.
personality kind of remind me of Jubilee.
I can see
Okay.
that. Except for that Julie's the worst.
Who would I be in DC?
In DC?
Squirrel Girl. Oh, yeah, that's
No,
Marvel. Damn
no,
it.
she's Oracle.
Or yeah.
Yeah,
I like that.
Batgirl. Original Batgirl gets shot
Okay.
in the spine, becomes crippled, and then she becomes like the mind of the Justice League.
Oh!
And she's a super badass.
Wait, yeah, no,
And then Pepper
yeah.
Potts is your.
I
is
will
your
take
Marvel.
that. Yeah, no, I'm
Pepper
Pepper
Potts.
Potts from Marvel. Like, that's...
She's not a superhero. I
You
guess
know
she's
what?
Iron Man for a little while.
She's rescue.
But
She's
also,
Iron Maiden, technically.
but she does so many
And Rescue, yeah.
And rescue.
things behind the scenes that makes
Yeah.
her a superhero just by running everything. Yeah.
I'm having a hard time picking.
Mine are Deadpool and Animal Man.
Except that Animal Man's really hardcore and really dark now.
Animal Man. No,
I think I'm gonna
old
go.
Animal Man.
I'm gonna go
Animal Man.
Aquaman.
I knew you were gonna say that too.
Because that would be awesome. Also, really hot wife.
Really hot wife.
And then Marvel. I think I'd go. No, I don't want to go Daredevil. His life's awful.
Oh,
It's the worst.
Wait,
But
are we picking these to have both at the same time?
No,
Just
these are
the-
just
Just
these
who
are just
would be in each
character.
universe.
Yeah. I don't know for Marvel. I guess maybe Tony Stark. Like, I'm not Tony Stark at all, but I would want to be because
Yeah.
his life is awesome.
Yeah, we should do like who we
Except
want
for
to
the
be,
whole
and then
alcoholism
next
thing.
round, like who people would be.
I don't know the
I
answers to
relate-
either of those. So
I relate really well to Daredevil,
Hmm.
but I don't want to be him because his life is so terrible.
So who's
Also,
Emily?
then in movies, I'd be played by Ben Affleck.
Yeah. So
I
who's
believe
Emily?
it's in his contract to cry in every movie.
It's okay. Then, 'cause
What's funny?
he's pretty.
Batman, Batfleck, totally support it. Has since the very beginning. The second he was announced, I'm like, I'm cool with that. Everyone was like, I hate that. And I'm like,
And
no,
I was
I'm cool
right
with that.
behind
Sounds
you.
good.
Yeah.
I was never like against it. I wasn't sure about it when it first happened, but then I was like, yeah.
People who are against it know nothing.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
It's the same people that
Yeah.
were against Heath Ledger, and then look how that turned out.
All right, Emily.
He died.
Marvel
That's how
and
that
DC.
turned out.
He's staring at me. Look away, Heath Ledger.
All right, Emily, who would you be?
DC?
Catwoman, you just said.
I would totes be Catwoman. But Catwoman's not really me, though. Like, I would want to be her, but she's
Yeah.
Well,
not
I
me.
picked Tony Stark. I'm nothing like Tony Stark, but I wish
But
I
also,
was.
like, I don't want to do, like, Holy Trinity, because there's not that many interesting
know what you
female
do wanna
characters in
do?
DC, but...
Batman. And Catwoman does Batman. On a regular basis.
Zatanna?
He's whipped. By Catwoman.
She's not the most interesting.
Get it? Because she has a whip?
I get it.
I would probably be Wonder Woman.
Thank you.
Just because
Wonder
girls are
Woman?
awesome.
Wonder Woman.
Marvel X-23. For sure. Be female Wolverine.
That's not bad.
Get 2 claws and
I
then,
can dig
like,
it.
a foot one.
Hey, we could hang out, because I'll be Deadpool.
Or, the actual comic version of Rogue is awesome, too.
Yeah.
And Deadpool has a thing for her.
Yep.
I don't like Gambit. I thought I did. And then lately, like...
He's really lame in the 90s.
I really
You
don't like
his
him now.
character or his powers?
His power is super cool.
Okay.
And he dresses cool and he looks cool and his eyes are super cool. Like
But
when
most
they're black
of the
with the
time,
red.
he sucks.
But like, he's kind of lame.
Yeah,
And
kinda
I
sad.
hate, like, I don't know.
It's like
Also-
Boba Fett.
He also cheats on Rogue to get with Storm.
Well, who wouldn't? I'm JK. I don't like either of those characters.
It's like Boba Fett.
Also, don't
What
cheat
did
on your
Boba
spouses.
Fett
That's
do?
not cool and unacceptable.
Boba Fett didn't do anything. It's really
Boba
sad.
Fett did do something.
What did
he
he
got
do?
he got slapped by a blind Han Solo and killed like a bitch.
Like,
And he's the coolest
And
character in
because
Star
the
Wars.
expanded universe,
Died.
the expanded universe is no longer. It's all fake now. It's all fan fiction.
Yep.
Therefore, he did die, as far as we know,
Yep.
Oh.
because he's a bitch.
Did he? Did he? I need to know. Let me know.
No, the Boba
Kevin
Fett movie-
Smith, call me,
The
man.
Boba Fett movie is going to be coming out soon.
Call me,
And
Kevin
he's totally
Smith.
going to crawl out of the Sarlacc
I'm gonna
pit, and I'm going to, like, poop my
Cry.
pants.
It's just gonna show like sand and then fist.
And then
And
it's
like
gonna show
literally the
bedroom.
Huns from
And then it's
Mulan
gonna
is what
be.
I just
It's gonna be.
imagined.
It's gonna just. And then it's just gonna cut to that scene from The Princess Bride where they're crawling out of the sand pit and they're just like sand.
And then it's going to show bedroom, and then fist.
I don't like sand.
It gets
It's
everywhere. Sand. I don't know how those movies are so bad. Like they're They're so
I've
bad.
seen 10 budget films that are better than that.
I know. Like, it's like every time they took a shot, George Lucas looked at them and said, okay, now with less feeling. Until they were like robots, and then he's like, too much feeling.
I've seen
Keep going.
fan-made YouTube movies that are better than that.
Yeah.
I legitimately do not understand how they're so bad.
Have you heard of this man named George Lucas?
It's not even like any of those actors are bad actors.
They're
It's
No.
just- but it's the worst acting ever.
And it was all him.
It was all him.
me.
You're tearing me apart,
It's like Liam Neeson
Lisa.
and like
The
Ewan
Room
McGregor, like they're not bad actors.
is
but
on
it's
par.
horrible acting.
The what?
The Room is on par in acting with the prequels.
Are
It's
you
not
an
e- it's not even
angel?
like- It's not even like Hayden Christensen's a bad actor. He's not. He's okay.
No.
But that movie
mean-
is terrible. And freaking Natalie
Ewan
Portman,
McGregor.
great actress. Terrible role for her.
And Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor is actually pretty good in those movies. Like, there are scenes where
That's because he was just being a happy boy the whole time.
But there are some scenes
happy boy.
where you really
Such a
like.
happy
He's the
boy.
only character that ever just kind of comes through.
Yeah, but even then.
And the best scene in all of those movies is still the Death Sticks scene.
That is. Oh.
Want to buy some death sticks?
You don't want to sell me Death Sticks.
I don't want to sell you death sticks.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
I think that's
Like,
a pretty good note to end on.
No, never.
People on the phone, you don't want to sell me Death Sticks. You want to go home and rethink your life.
People on what phone?
On the phone, on the podcast listening. Hey kids, we record on mics and special equipment.
Yeah.
E.T.
Not a
phone
phone.
home. Shut up, Trico.
I have two exes, both of which are afraid of E.T.
That's really funny.
My sister's afraid of E.T.
Isn't that weird?
Why are women afraid
That
of
is
E.T.?
really weird. I'm not afraid
Please
of
comment
E.T.
down below if
Because I
you
was
know
young
why
enough-
women are afraid of E.T.
When it came out, I was young enough where it's just running around the bushes is terrifying.
I didn't see.
Creepy thing.
Okay, but I didn't see E.T. until I was like 12. And so that might have helped because it was a lot
The
less
first time
terrifying.
I
as
saw
a child.
E.T., I was like
It was
4
scary.
or 5.
Didn't like it.
And E.T. was always awesome.
And, just
And
the movie
Boba
kinda-
Fett.
the-
Boba Fett's in E.T.
So is Yoda.
And
Yeah.
Greedo.
Is Greedo in it?
Is he?
Yeah.
I haven't watched
They're
it
playing
since
with the
I was
action
like 12.
figures. and
Oh,
then-
Yoda is a kid dressed up for Halloween, and E.T. looks at him
I
and
know.
recognizes him because E.T. is in the Galactic Senate.
Yep.
This is all
If you
true.
watch closely in
Yeah.
episode 1.
Is it one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're going, vote now, vote now, vote now. And if you look in the back corner, you can see the ET guys going, "Wah,
And then Jar Jar elects Palpatine as Supreme Chancellor.
And you
I
go, wow,
suppose
Jar Jar, you fucked this
we
up.
vote for the Grand Chancellor to be the
Palpatine.
Annie,
Black guy.
Annie, we get to be friends forever.
Jar Jar's Big Adventure.
Yup. Yup.
Okie dokie.
Proof that George Lucas hates his fans.
Yup.
Okay. Good night.
Okay, I think that is where we will end tonight.
Good luck and good night.
My love.
That's the way
I love you so.
the waffle cone crumbles.
What?
No.
Okay.
Waffle cones don't crumble.
That's
they
it. I don't know
shatter.
how to end this. Austin, you're way better at ending
I'm ending
podcasts.
this?
End it.
But,
Go.
okay. I don't know how to do the buttons. I don't know how the buttons.
Add me as a friend on PSN with Evan Cross, capital E, capital C.
Oh yeah. Plug in yourself.
Oh,
Plug it in. Plug it in. Plug it in.
Add me
I'll plug it
on Twitter, Major League Read, Instagram, The Heidi Hole, YouTube, Major League Reading. That's it, really.
Emily?
Oh, and Twitch, I guess.
Emily,
Though I never stream.
tell me what can I find your loveliness on? Where can we see this loveliness that is you?
It's going to be at Emily Nair on Twitter, Emily Nair on Instagram, and Emoe/Gypsy Danger on Steam.
Okay, all you little boys, you better write that down. You'll be thankful
No
for that
little boys.
tomorrow.
Little boys are not welcome.
And
18 plus boys.
Mr. Newton,
I don't.
Can we find you in textbooks or at the
Newton.
grocery store? You could find him at any local grocery store.
Aisle 6.
In many flavors
Flavors.
and consistencies.
And you can find Evan at Evan's Sexy Dick, because that's all
On
he
Twitter.
has.
You need
On
to
Twitter.
make that Twitter.
It's made.
Yeah.
You follow it.
All right, guys.
you?
Thank you
follow it.
so much
Evan
for
Sexy
listening
Dick.
to this episode of Nerd Corner. Please like and subscribe. We really would appreciate it. You guys
Tell your
make
friends.
this all possible. Tell your friends and rub your nipples. And stop it. Stop rubbing your nipples.
Never.
You gotta rub my nipples. That's,
No.
But yeah, please like and subscribe. Also, check out our Facebook page. We post some fun stuff. And leave a comment down below.
Accurate.
Why not share the love and tell your friends and stuff. You can also follow me on Instagram at EmberKid21, or you can find me on the
Do you have
PSN
that?
network
Follow.
As EmberKid21.
as EmberKid21, and you can play some Destiny with me, because that's what I'm doing a lot lately. Okay, bye guys. Thanks so much for coming and staying with me.
Bye.